Hollywood, California, our home, the home of the Grim Life Collective, movies, and one of the best chamber of horrors we've ever seen in our life. Today we're going to be visiting the Hollywood Museum here in the heart of Hollywood, California, and we're excited. I hope you're ready for the Chamber of Horrors, baby girl, because it is beyond beautiful down there in the basement. Oh, we really do love it here. All right. You ready to go inside? It's getting a little sunny out here.
Wherever I come, bad luck just comes my way. Wherever I go, hard luck is there to stay. Good luck never stays a day. Bad luck's always coming my way.
Now, of course, like any good chamber of horrors, it's got to be down inside the basement. And that is where we are heading. Man, this place is one of our favorite places in Hollywood to be. If you saw the video we did last time we were here, I don't think much has changed, but if you love horror and you are here in Hollywood, you gotta come check it out. Look at that, I need this poster. Can you imagine having this in our house? One of the big draws to this place is the Silence of the Lambs set, or the Hannibal Lecter hallway and cell. And the last time that we were here, we showed it at the very end of the video. So I figure, let's start this video with this part of the Chamber of Horrors. Now, of course, we got the cells. On the left, we're going to talk about that. I'm going to show you guys that in just a little bit, but we've got to catch up to Jessica. You see, she's down here talking to Hannibal Lecter, getting some recipes for dinner tonight. I forgot how amazing this is. Like, wow, talk about chills. I turn the corner. Now there's always a chair here, so you can come here and sit and get your picture with Hannibal Lecter standing right there looking at you. Here's a little close-up of him standing in the cell. I mean, they got this place decked out. Talk about detail. I wonder if they'll let us stand inside it. And look at the newspapers laying on the cot right there. Yeah, this is cool. This is really cool. The second cell in the hallway has a sign that says Anthony Hopkins, Red Dragon 2002. Universal Pictures, that's the sign over there on the left-hand side, but with the camera looking through the bars, can't really see it. But here it is. And then from there, it looks like we got a few basic looking cells. Nothing inside except for your typical, you know, prison for the criminally insane furniture and merchandise. This one here says Stuart Rudden, MiG, Silence of the Lambs, 1991. The sign right there on the desk. Now, baby girl, since we've been down here, you haven't left Hannibal Lecter's side. You okay? You doing good?
He just needs a friend. Just needs someone to talk to.
Right at home in the Chamber of Horrors.
You forget that this isn't real brick.
Right?
It bends the mind a little bit. You forget, and then you want to touch everything.
So let's walk into the main room of the Chamber of Horrors. We're going to come back and take a look at some of the stuff. Not everything, but just to give you an idea of how massive this place is. Right? One of the coolest places in Hollywood, California. And you're here with us. Like, it's enough to make your head spin. Enough to make your head spin. Because there is so much stuff here, we're going to try to move as quickly as we possibly can. We're not going to linger too much, but trust me when I say we want every single thing here. This needs to be our house. I wonder if we can move in. All right, baby girl, start us off. What did we just walk into? What is this?
This is from Van Helsing. These are the 3 vampire brides. Dracula, Kate Beckinsale, and Frankenstein's monster, or I think they just call him the monster. And nope, there's not a piece in here for Hugh Jackman. So everybody but Hugh Jackman is in here.
Well, geez Louise, the first thing you see when you come in are the three brides, and here they are, beautiful and spooky as ever. Turning the corner, we have an actual dress worn by Vampira. We're big Vampira fans. We've done quite a few different videos on her. And also right here in this display case, they have a hat, shoes, and glasses, and a certificate of authenticity. I mean, and then over here, a sarcophagus with the mummy. They have a massive display case here. First up in the display case is Annabelle. It looks like they got the doll. And then right next to her, they have Bill Skarsgård's Pennywise from It. The TV show The Nick, I don't know if you saw it. It's pretty good. And what's over here? No, it's still all The Nick. A very unnerving TV show, indeed. Some of these displays are just so massive that you kind of have to walk by them very slowly and look at it so you can take it all in. Here's the Scorpion King. And then right next to that, down here in the bottom, you might have seen it, there is a coffin, because they even have True Blood represented here.
I don't know if you can make out the print they have inside this coffin here, but that's actually Pam from True Blood, and this was her actual coffin. There's a lot of fine details that you get to see up front that I never thought I'd get to see before, and that's really awesome. But it would surprise you that Pam's coffin is all pink. You didn't see that coming on the show, I didn't.
In a display case right in the center of the room, they have one of the dresses worn by Cassandra Peterson as Elvira.
You know this just isn't any dress that Cassandra Peterson wore, right? This is what she wore as Elvira in Elvira Mistress of the Dark, her full-length feature film. This is like the Rambo montage where she shoots the massive rocket launcher and then she acts all girly and drops it and like saunters away. This is that dress. You can see that she's wearing her hair up with the red bandana like Rambo, and she has the fake knife and her belt that she wore throughout the entire film. Don't worry, it's fake. I stab you, man. And even on this hand right here, she's got the ring on.
Over here towards the back, they even have The Walking Dead. Some of the different costumes worn by the cast. And they really go all out with these different dioramas and different scenes. I mean, this is truly terrifying. I mean, look at this. Now, when we get a little closer, look in the mirror. You get a really good shot. She is not a living person. And then right next to this, A Nightmare on Elm Street. Feels a little funny saying this, but a little Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street, never hurt anybody unless you were in Sweeney's chair. Got Johnny Depp's costume, Helena Bonham Carter's costume, as well as Sacha Baron Cohen's costume. I Know What You Did Last Summer. William Castle's 13 Ghosts with some original Ghost viewers. They even have some Blair Witch sticks. The Deep Blue Sea is even represented here. And speaking of a Chamber of Horrors, or a House of Horrors, however you want to call it, it's not complete with some Rob Zombie's House of a Thousand Corpses. And would you look at that? Jason Goes to Hell. I always forget that there's a back room to this place. There's a secret room or a back room to the Chamber of Horrors. And it's not really that terrifying. They got some items from a movie called Quills. If you're a Sandlot fan, they have some stuff back here from the Sandlot. Why does that look so terrifying? I mean, look at the dog. Now, I don't ever think, I don't know if I ever saw the movie The Sandlot. I know it's big and people love it, but this makes me think of a horror film. Oh, baby girl. It doesn't look like much has changed since the last time that we were here. But there are a few other parts of the museum that we haven't seen yet. Let's go check them out. When you first walk into the third floor, one of the things you are greeted to is this display case, a massive display case featuring, showcasing a lot of the different Catwomen throughout the series, throughout the universe. Now when it comes to my favorite Catwoman, and I'm pretty sure I'm speaking for Jessica for this, it has to be Michelle Pfeiffer. She was just hot. Oh my word. All the way up here on the third floor in the far back corner of the room, they have some items for Pee Wee Herman. They got a suit, one of the suits, and the bicycle. As a kid, I've always wanted this bicycle, and here it is. Behind glass, so I can't touch it. Oh my word. And look at the suit. I kind of want one. I mean, come on, right? I want one. Also in the back, they have a really nice display for It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. I feel like I've seen this before. It's just we didn't turn the camera on it because we were here for something else. So cool, so cool. I mean, come on, look at those miniature models. They have them here on display. Had no clue. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I've never been a big fan of the Transformers movies. Now, Jessica likes them more than me, but even her, she doesn't really know all the ins and outs of the world, if you will. But we get requested a lot to come here and check out the Transformers exhibit, so I'm gonna do a quick walk around this giant display case so you can see everything that they have. And if you're a fan of the movie, I'm sure you're probably gonna lose your mind and go, oh my God, I can't believe they have that, or holy heckins, that's there. So this one's for you, Transformers junkies. It's a beautiful museum, right? See what I mean? Everywhere you look, there's something. I'm a big fan of these long shots. See, it's massive. It takes up the entire room. Here are the costumes worn by Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt and Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I was about to say, I think that's about it for this visit at the Hollywood Museum here in Hollywood, California. And then I saw this, and it has to be one of my favorite things. They got a display with Joan Crawford and Bette Davis, and there are a lot of different little pictures and different notes talking about the feud that they shared. But just seeing this is really, really cool. And with that being said, thank you for joining us on another grim adventure, this time, once again, to one of our favorite places to visit here in Hollywood, California, the Hollywood Museum. Happy Halloween.
Wherever I come, bad luck just comes my way. Wherever I go, hard luck is there to stay. Good luck never stays a day. Bad luck's always coming my way.